I'm so early, but I was just on my charts and vibing, and I was like, you know what? Let's just start the stream. Let's just get going with the day. I can potentially see a setup forming too, so that is also part of why I was like, you know what? Let's just get the stream going. So today's plan is to actually try and stream onto my Discord as well. So I'm going to attempt to do that in a minute and see how that goes. But I just thought I'd start the YouTube live stream up early so that I have a bit of time to mess around with that and no one can be annoyed at me if things go pear-shaped. So yeah. How's everybody doing on this fine morning? Such a beautiful morning in the UK right now. It really is. Absolutely stunning. This whole area was imbalanced. So that's super interesting. So, Claudia, can I see you? I can't see you, no. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. How are you doing? So, in terms of the hourly chart, my thoughts are, this is our accumulation candle. I want to see us manipulate out this hourly low that we've put in here. We do have SMT, but I want to see us manipulate this hourly low, because then we have that accumulation, manipulation, and then hopefully we'll distribute in the 7 a.m. candle. That is my current thoughts. So I am looking for buys currently. In terms of the 4-hour candle, doesn't really tell us too much, I don't think. I would prefer this to be the kind of bottom wick of this hourly candle and for us to literally sweep out this hourly low and then for us to reverse higher. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. We have a lot of low resistance trend line liquidity going on right here. So this is our low resistance liquidity that I want to target. Usually when we sweep London high super early, I've said this time and time again, usually when that happens, we will come and create a new high before reversing. So yeah, and we could potentially just be bullish on the day anyways. We do have Trudeau open below us, so you know, shorts could be on the cards, but I'm currently looking for buys, honestly. I think buys could be really clean after this 1 hour sweep. We get that 1 hour sweep into this gap, we hold this gap and we see some sort of push up. I think that could be really nice, especially if we form some sort of SMT, which potentially could. 5 minute looks really disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, really disgusting. But yeah, I want to see, so we pushed out of this 2 to 2.5 area. So if we manipulate this and hold this 2.5 or even this -4, I think that would be really clean. Really clean, really nice. 15 minute looks kind of gross as well. Really gross. Even if we come to this -4 and tap into this 15-minute gap, I think that could be nice. Could be very lovely. Yeah, I'm waiting to see this low get swept. This is the hourly low, so let's just label that right now. We have the 1 hour low right there. I want to see that get swept out. Then we've kind of got this accumulation, manipulation, distribution idea going on as well, which is nice. Hey Max. Can you guys hear my fan? I bought myself a fan for in this office. It's so warm in here. When it's sunny, it's unbearable. Yeah, I bought myself a fan. 15-minute chart just looks ass, doesn't it? The hourly doesn't look too bad though. We just sweep this and hopefully put in an SMT. I think that would be really clean. But we'll see. I want to see if we get this hourly sweep and then we'll decide on the vibes. Where is that swing low? That is the swing low. So yeah. Okay. I don't know which fib I prefer. I maybe prefer that manipulation fib. I don't know. Either or. Yeah, there really aren't too many sunny days in the UK, so I'm not going to complain, but yeah. There's that 1 hour sweep. We also have that on ES. Yes, we do. That's that 1 hour low. The wet. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is the -4. See if we get a push out of this -4 right here. Maybe do that. So. Let's see if we get a push out of this -4 or not. Just open that roof window. That isn't a roof window. There is one window right there, but just opening the window does not do a lot. Doesn't do a lot, to be honest, so I bought a fan. Okay, I like the way this candle is closed. If we can push up and break above a high, I'd probably look for an entry. Let's make sure I'm logged in. Trade so that we are all prepared. There we go. Again. There we go. Nice. I think that's my leader account. Good morning. I just prefer trading this time. I don't like trading New York that much. I think the only the only way that's nice to trade New York AM session after 9:30 is if you trade on the higher time frames, like 5 minute, 15 minute. I just think trading the 1 minute time frame after 9:30 is just like, to me, it's just impossible. I just don't get how people do that at all. Okay, let's see. We don't seem to be holding that -4, which is fine. Okay, so there's 6 handles. I guess I'll let it have a little bit of room. Okay, ES has come down to -2.5 now. But we do have a -4 lining up with London low on ES, actually, which I didn't even clock. That is actually really kind of nice. Maybe ES is going to want to come down to there. Wow, I didn't notice how close ES was to London low. To be fair. To be fair. We came down to London low on ES and put in some SMT. I wouldn't be mad at that. At all. I thought NQ was more bearish, but maybe not. Okay, let me get rid of that. This SMT no longer is a thing. Howdy, hey. I love the 30-minute, 3-minute. We traded in the Asia session. I haven't. The Asia session is a really bad time for me in the UK. It's like midnight, so I'm not usually awake. I think it's later than that, actually. I trade London session on the odd occasion. I'm glad I didn't today, though. It doesn't look very clean. Asia session last night looked really nice, though. I think what I might actually start doing is I might just look in the morning at how Asia session look, because usually if Asia session moves like shit, London session will have some sort of nice move. That's usually what happens, so, you know. Okay. Okay, looks like we may come down to this -4. Let's draw out some 5-minute fibs. They might be a little more useful now that I can see that we're not going to respect those. Let's do this OTE fib maybe. Might be a little too much. I don't know about the 5-minute. I don't know about the 5-minute actually. I think this is okay for now. Okay, we swept out this. Oh no, this has been swept on both. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So I used to do 2 trades per day, but I was talking yesterday. I've changed that to 1 trade per day because one of my friends, he's called Dalo Trading. He is like an insane trader. His win rate is just ridiculous. He has the highest win rate out of anyone I have ever come across, and he live trades in his Discord. So like, best believe he's not lying about it. And he told me, he was like, you should be doing 1 trade per day right now. Because I told him my biggest problem with trading is taking setups too early and not being patient and waiting for the setup. And the reason why I usually do that is because of FOMO. Like I fear missing out on an A+ setup, so I will just take something shitty and like convince myself that it's A+ when it's not. So it's just like lack of patience, that type of thing. And he was like, you should only be taking 1 trade per day. If you can only take 1 trade per day, best believe you're gonna fucking wait for that A+ setup. Like, because in the back of my mind it was like, oh well, I have another trade for the day, so it's fine. Like I can take another one. I can take 1 shit one and then I can take another one. But usually after I've taken a loss, my psychology is then just like in a spiral. So voice is not coming. What do you mean? What do you mean my voice is not coming? I'm gonna try and stream on Discord. That's what I'm gonna attempt to do. I don't want to do that right now though, because we potentially could see a setup, maybe. We have a 4-hour? No. Okay. Ooh, we might get a 4-hour sweep on. That is London low, right? Okay, nice. Okay. This could be good. This S&T would hold. I think that could be really clean. Okay. Yes, I want... Okay. Yes. Right before the level where I want it to potentially reverse, I want to see us, like, almost not reach that and push up, because then we have the manipulation. Like, if we push up a little, we have the manipulation into London low, and then we push higher. That to me is really nice. And then we can hold the S&T. Okay, let me get rid of that. It's clearly not doing very much. Let's move that around there. Okay. Cool. don't think the 4 hour is too clear right now. I mean, to be bearish after tapping into this premium 1 hour gap from Asia session is actually really clean. So I think I would either want to wait for longs to take something from this discounted bullish gap, or I would want to see an S&T hold. I think that might be the move. Shorts from here would obviously have been ideal, but usually when we sweep London high so close after London close at 5 a.m, I usually expect us to come and take out this high. Like, that happens a lot, so I had anticipated that. I wanted to try and take longs from around this area, but obviously, like, we saw no bullish structure, so I didn't. So yeah, I mean, we're just generating low resistance buy side liquidity above us, so that's going to be my target. Hopefully we are not in a position to short right here, I don't think, because the thing is, even if we're bearish on the day, I'm pretty sure this range is imbalanced. Let me look. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, that's imbalanced. So is that. Yeah, this whole thing is imbalanced. So even if we wanted to retrace to 0.5, that would be okay. And then we could just be break even by then. Gosh. For the idea of buys though to shorts, but we have kind of rebalanced Asia range into a premium hourly gap, and now we're pushing lower, so it's giving bearish. Giving bearish, to be honest. Looks like we could rebalance. To be fair, if we rebalanced, we could potentially try and find some shorts. So I do think shorts would be higher probability for this, potentially. There's no way ES is going to leave that London low, but I don't know whether it would give me a short setup right here. And I would not take anything from this area because we're not in a good place to short right now. So. I do use background music. I just forgot to put it on. Let me put it on right now. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me just try and. Okay. Copyright free music. I need to turn that on. It's too loud. How is that volume for you guys? Is that okay? Too loud, too quiet, or what? There we go. Do you use the macros? I'll consider the macros more like if I'm wanting longs, I will try and pair that with like an open low high close type vibe, which usually happens in a macro, but I don't limit myself to just executing inside of a macro. Yes, I'm going to try and stream in the Discord. I just thought that setup may be forming, so I was just kind of waiting for a minute, but I think we should be good for now. Love to see a manipulation. Okay, should I try and set it up? I'll do it on stream so you guys can guide me here. Okay, so I'll just go into the stage. And then we'll do this. Start stage. And then we will share the screen of Trading View. And I will unmute. Yeah, that should be right. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me in the Discord chat if you're on there. I just want to know whether you guys can hear me. You can? Okay, great. And people can still hear on the YouTube stream, right? We're still there. We're still vibing. Let's go. Okay, nice. No delay. Let's go. Okay, so I am now streaming on my Discord community. It is going to be pinned in the chat. I'm just going to pin it. Got to do that. It is now pinned in the chat if you want to come join and join the stream from there. It's completely free. It's just no delay on there. So if you want to join on that, then feel free. The Discord is linked in the chat, but if you want to stay on YouTube, that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna still be streaming on YouTube, so no worries about that. Okay, awesome. Let's carry on then. Okay, Discord chat, just so you're aware, I'm probably not going to be checking the Discord chat because I have to have TradingView on my screen and then I'm having the YouTube chat on my left. So if you need anything, just hop onto the YouTube stream and let me know in chat, and then I will check it from there. Or at Alan and he can tell me. Okay, cool. So, right, I can get rid of this now. This is not particularly useful. Claudia low-key shining. It's probably because I'm boiling. That's probably why. My bias right now is a little iffy. Like, I'm being patient because I don't really like how the sessions are formed. Like, it's not one of the profiles, so I'm being super conservative. Right now, we've swept out Asia low and we've swept out London high. I'm expecting London low to be taken because ES has a nice -4 lining up with that, and ES is in super close proximity. So I think we're going to manipulate this low and sweep London low. If we can hold an SMT at London low, I'd definitely be looking for buys. I think that would be really clean. We could hold that SMT there. As you guys can see, ES is a lot weaker than NQ right now. We have a lot of low resistance buy side above us. Usually when we take out London high straight after 5 a.m, we're not just going to leave that high. We're going to come and break through that. I would have liked to see a rejection from this 2.5 area, to be honest, to then sweep out that high, and then I would be bearish, but that hasn't happened. So we're reacting rather than predicting. That hasn't happened. So now I'm thinking, okay, ES is in really close proximity to this 4-hour low, which happens to be London low. NQ is a little further away. NQ is currently 38 points and ES is literally 1.75 points. So looks like we could have a potential higher time frame SMT holding. And if that was the case, I would look for some bullish structure and then try and take some longs. Obviously, in terms of the hourly candle, doesn't look amazing for longs at this moment in time. And obviously, when looking at the higher time frame, longs would be way higher probability from this bullish gap, which is in a discount. If we have that SMT holding, that is just a confluence for extra strength from the Nasdaq. So, you know, we're going to take that into account. ES will be tapping into this gap. So if I just draw out this right here and I whack 0.5 on there, okay, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't want this SMT to hold, because in terms of the higher time frame analysis, ES is still in a premium for longs. I just marked 0.5 of this upwards leg, and anything below this dotted line would be in a discount, which is where we obviously want to buy. So yeah, I want to see if I message here how quick your response is on Discord. Well, I'm not going to be checking the Discord chat, so if you just have any questions, just ask me in here, because I'm just not going to be checking it because I only have 2 screens. So the London low was put in at 251 on ES. Yeah, same thing on NQ. 250 it was put in. I just use this little indicator to show me the highs and lows of the sessions. How do I draw my standard deviations? I draw them in 2 types of ways. I will draw manipulation standard deviation and I will draw OTE standard deviation. So I I try to draw out standard deviation that makes sense with price. So if you're looking to find the bottom of a bearish range, you want to draw your standard deviation from the top. If I'm looking to find the top of a bullish range, you're drawing your standard deviation from the bottom. So in this example, I can see we're clearly in a lower time frame bearish downtrend. So I'm going to the top of this trend to try and find and predict where the bottom might be. Now, we break below this -4 and we clearly disrespect this -4, then I will assume that, okay, we're clearly using a higher time frame standard deviation leg. So that's why fib projections and things, they are a little bit discretionary and you have to get used to them. But your best bet is literally to just draw out loads and see where price is reacting from. So I have this one drawn out in particular. This is from this swing high to this swing low, because I can see that we respected this 2 to 2.5 area previously. You can see we bounced off this 2.2, this 2 to 2.5 area. Obviously we didn't hold that and we're coming below, but usually if we bounce off this area, it's way more high probability for us to respect the -4. So, yeah. That is, I basically draw them in two types of ways. So I'll either draw it from wick to wick, so literally just swing high to swing low from the high of a range, or I will draw them as a manipulation. So if I want to draw a manipulation standard deviation leg, I will draw it. So in this case, because I want it to project downwards, I'm drawing it from a swing high to a swing low, but I'm drawing this backwards. Let me just actually have my fib tool. But I draw it backwards and I draw it from the wick to the body. So obviously this leg from this swing low to this swing high has manipulated out this swing high right there. So it's a manipulation leg. But I draw my manipulation leg fibs from swing high to body. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. Just what I was told. So that's what we're doing and I can see that it works. So yeah, but obviously you can just use the standard swing high to swing low projections if you feel more comfortable doing that. You'll still find that price respects them where it makes sense. You obviously have to take into account all of the higher time frame narrative and context, like why does it make sense for us to reverse here. So yeah. The 5 min just after London session. Right here. Yeah, let me mark out. Oh, so the high of the hourly gap is London low. Okay. You see. Yeah, 2.5 lining up there is pretty nice. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, let's see. Let me just mark it out. To be honest, I don't like having 5 hourly gaps marked out, particularly on the higher time frame, because they do get kind of annoying, but in this case it doesn't really matter because it's kind of out of the way. Did you mean the 5 minute manipulation leg, maybe? I don't know which fib. I don't know which fib. My chart is tiny, can I make it bigger? Not really, to be honest with you. Not really. I have to have split screens, that's just the way that I trade. Otherwise it will really annoy me, so yeah, apologies. Looks like we are going to come and manipulate this. That's interesting. We have this manipulation leg. Doesn't really look like price is responding to that though, I'm not going to lie. Oh, my chat is tiny. Did you mean chart or no? I trade London session on the odd occasion. I don't really because it's like 8 AM for me. But yeah. Okay, here's this manipulation. Looks like the manipulation at London low is going to play out. Okay, there we go. That's London low. We now have an S&T at London low. We can draw that in. There we go. Oops. There we go. That's the S&T. Nice. With London low. Look at that push out a -4. That's really clean. I'm gonna get prepared, to be honest, to take an entry. If we can break above this swing high, I want to take an entry. Or if we put in a swing high right here and then break above that, that's also fine. Make sure I'm logged in. Get my copy trader up. Make sure that's all working well. All right, I'm gonna switch to MNQ so that I am all prepared if I want to take a trade. Looks like I may want to take a trade. Break above high right here. Oh, we may put in another high. I would like this wick to hold ideally though, to be honest. Okay, let's see. We have this high right here and we have high right here. I've been really working on like observing how I'm feeling when I'm trading or when I'm preparing for a setup, because I feel like actually being present and noticing that like helps you subside those feelings anyway. And I think it's so easy to like get bogged down in like your trade idea and you forget to like actually clock, oh my gosh, like I'm really stressed right now, I'm really anxious right now, and while I'm waiting for the setup I'm feeling a little bit anxious. I can feel my chest tightening a little bit and I don't know why that is. Obviously this can be due to external factors, like if I drink too much coffee, if I'm dehydrated, you know, I'm more likely to feel that type of way. But I just like to observe that, and like if I was trading alone right now, I'd probably write that down, but because I'm on stream saying it out loud, I'll remember when I'm journaling. So I will journal that later. Obviously if this trade, like right now, to me, this looks like an A+ setup, but it's easy to say that. And then when you reflect on the trade idea, you think, I don't actually think this was an A+ setup when I reflect. And maybe that's why I felt so anxious. So I think it's always good to note that. I don't mind that we've manipulated one more time at all. I don't mind that. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna leave ES on this side. Damn, ES is flying. Okay, I want to see us break above these highs, and then I'll enter at 0.618. Come on, NQ, you can do it. You can do it. Why is NQ like more bullish right now, even though it's swept out London low? Thanks. London low has not been taken on NQ yet. London low is right here. I want to see us take these highs like with some decent aggression right now, especially after this really indecisive candle. Put in another high as well. Yes, honestly, looks a lot cleaner, but in terms of higher time frame, NQ looks stronger, so yeah. For an unfilled 15-minute gap, it's huge, but good to know. Alright, nice. I like this. So I want to take an entry from right there. Have my stop loss right there. Oopsies, what is going on? Okay, there we go. So I just want to do NQ side real quick. I've not drawn that execution thing correctly. I think that's okay. Okay. I will figure out my target and partials and all that jazz after I've seen that we've got filled. I just saw in chat before, I have the chat closed right now, so please bear with me. I always have it closed while I'm executing, so I just feel like it helps not put me off. Because obviously streaming while you're trading introduces like other aspects of psychology problems and things, so yeah, I saw someone say that they have a CBD gummy before trading, and that's honestly, like, that's actually such a good idea. I don't know why I've never thought of that. That is so smart. I should honestly try that. I would like to get filled now, please. Oh, holy... Dude. Are we being so for real? I literally made a TradeZella video the other day and it said that most of your losers, like the main correlation between my losers is that they happen within like I will get filled and then get stopped out within a few seconds. And yeah. Damn. Was that news or are we just like not playing ball right now? Jeez. Okay, well, I guess we do want to take London low then. Well, that's okay. I'm not mad about that. I think that was a good setup that I was actually waiting for, and everything happened that I wanted to happen. So I can't really be mad at that. I am interested to see whether that was news though. I am just gonna check financial news and see. It may not have been. I don't know whether 30-point candle is just the norm these days or whether that could have been news. I have no idea. 1150? Oh, damn. Yeah, oh, holy shit, okay. This is definitely news right now. Damn, okay, this is what it's like when you trade these stupid ass markets, I guess. Holy, okay. Chill for a bit, I think, and let price do its thing. This same thing happened yesterday and I just turned my charts off. Fuck it. Damn, okay. So I just want to mark out my trade right now so that I can journal this. I want to do it on NQ because then all my analysis is fair and thing. Yeah, down. Okay. I can't really be mad at that. Let me just do that. Okay. Screenshot that and put that into TradeZella. Oops. That's really rough. I don't know what this is about. I did just spy some news on financial juice to do with Iran. Oh, US forces shot down Iranian drones. Iran stopped 2 vessels passing through, forced 2 others to turn back for US attack. Okay, there's Iran shit going on. None of it is highlighted in red, which I don't know why, because 50 points to me seems like it should be highlighted in red, but whatever. I will be reflecting on that trade later though, because to me right now it seems A+, but I was overly anxious while taking that. And I don't really know why, because I don't really usually feel like that when I'm executing, so that's interesting. Claudia in capitals. That's so rough. I hate it when this shit happens. Because I hate when this stuff happens because you never know whether it like actually is your fault that you lost the trade or not, or whether it's just because of the news, you know what I mean? But I guess, yeah, that's just the gamble you take while trading during these times, I suppose. Okay, well we are now officially in a discount. Well, we rebalanced to 0.5. I was excited for that trade too. The displacement we had through this highs really gave me some hope, and we respected this -4. Like, it was looking good, but no, not today. Not today. Not today. Okay. Whatever, NASDAQ, whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Okay. Delete these and see what we can find. 2.5. That wick is crazy, dude. Damn, he was in short. Lucky. Yeah, I didn't trade yesterday. I did not like yesterday's price action at all. I'm not going to be done for the day. I'll probably still read price action because it's super early, but I'm done funded account wise. I promised to Daylo that I would only take 1 trade on my funded account each day. So I'm done for the day in terms of funded accounts. But yeah, if I see something A+, like I'll take it on an eval or whatever. I have a couple of spare evals just sitting around, so, you know. I wouldn't call this a bearish market. We hit 30k yesterday. 2.5 on ES and NQ. That's 2.5. Oh damn, yeah, that manipulation. Kind of clean. That is kind of clean. Yeah, we're bearish in the short term, but I wouldn't call this market bearish. We're bearish in Asia session. And in New York AM. God damn, I didn't even see this. I turned my charts off around this time, I think. Damn, we dumped yesterday. We dumped. Honestly, shorts from here would have been really nice, but I just don't expect us to fully reverse when we sweep London high so close to 5 AM. I don't use midnight open range, but I plan to watch ICT's video on that today because someone mentioned it to me yesterday and I've never really heard of that. So like I've never heard of it as a thing that he does, so I'm gonna watch that today. I mean, thing is, I don't want to like pick tops, so you know, you got to be bullish until you're told otherwise. But you know, this wickless daily candle, I had a feeling that when we decided that we want to come to rebalance that, we were going to do it pretty aggressively. But again, you know, we're inside of this daily bullish fair value gap. ES is rebalancing this new week opening gap. I'm always careful after these super big moves. Sometimes it can just chop around for like an hour. So I'm gonna be patient before I decide anything. We get rid of this SMT. Good morning, just happened to see you pop up on my feed, wishing you nothing but the best on your journey. Thank you so much. Just because we're dumping on the 1 minute does not mean that we're in a bearish market, dude. We could be, but I wouldn't say that just based off. Of course, like, price is moving really nice. Like, price was moving really nice and just a lovely bearish downtrend, and as soon, like, the minute I decide to enter a trade, that's what it I feel like they knew. Like, they're watching the live and they were like, nah, fuck you. Not today. Not today for you, I'm afraid. Yeah, I did see the news. We have a data low there, so I would expect at least data Q, data low. I would expect us to swipe that low. Honestly, I didn't short because I stopped shorting all-time highs because everyone was shouting at me, but honestly, like yesterday, I literally said, like, I'm bearish, but I'm not allowed to short all-time highs. I mean, to be fair, I trade pre-market, so it wouldn't have been that useful, but you know what I mean. Oops. Damn, guys, I have such a bad headache. Now there's dogs barking. I have such a bad headache. Hi Claudia, maybe the Nasdaq is going to the daily fair value gap. I have to look on the high time frame. I have some sort of fair value gap drawn. I think it's 4 hour. I don't know. This is the daily fair value gap. Oh wait, no it isn't. It's the hourly fair value gap. Yes. See, this is a nicer spot to take longs from, I will admit that. I'm a journal that, even though I can't really help news, but yeah, we weren't technically in a discount when I tried to long, so I need to note that. For sure. For sure. Got this little manipulation. Ooh. Bam. I don't actually know whether it would or not. That's the annoying thing. We weren't technically in a discount now that I'm reflecting, so maybe not. But SMT. And, you know, it looked nice from what I'd seen. It looked like my model, but then, you know, like, what are we doing? Like, what is this about? Put some Celtic salt under your tongue. Within 5 minutes, your headache will go away. I don't have any with me. I'm in my office. I'm not at home, so I have limited resources. You handle losses like a champ. Honestly, I think because I've taken so many in life, they don't really matter to me anymore. They're just like part of the vibe, I guess. They are part of the vibe. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream so far, my really great trade that I took, please make sure to hit the like button. Actually, no, hit the like button because you feel sympathetic for me. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Question for you, go for it. Go for it. After you see the SMT, what time frame do you need to see the CISD on for you to activate your setup? I don't really base my entries off of CISD. I usually look for a manipulation into a fib projection, and then I want to see a rejection and a break of a high. So like here, I decided to take the entry because, let me just redraw the fib. Was it this fib? I think it was this fib. Yes, it was this fib. So I saw us break down, and then we manipulated into this -4, and then we broke above these highs. So usually I would enter at 0.5 of here. But I mean, on reflection, I don't know whether I'm ready to reflect yet. I usually reflect on my trades a few hours after, because then it's really clear whether what I took was an A+ setup or not. I haven't been trading this strategy for too long, so I'm constantly like adapting and trying to figure out why things do work and why things don't, and just really trying to not simplify it, I'd say refine. I think refine is the best word. Because here it's a hard one because we had news, so I don't know whether that trade would have actually played out or not, but I'm going to assume not. And I was trying to long in a premium, so that's what I am just going to write down. Even if we do have SMT, I want to see that SMT in a discount, because I'm still buying in a premium, which is not high probability, so that's what I'm going to note down for sure. These markets are so like on the higher time frame, nothing makes sense in terms of NQ and ES correlating. Like, everything is so screwed up right now. Oh, really not feeling too good right now. I'm really not feeling too good. Feeling like shit, actually. I swear to God, I get hay fever, but I just get worse hay fever than everybody else. Like, one person gets hay fever and they're like sniffly. I get hay fever and I have a whole full-blown migraine, and I'm sniffly and I have itchy eyes, and I just feel like I've been run over by a truck. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that news was not highlighted as in red on Financial Juice. Like, surely that type of news is a red. Like, how is a missile being intercepted not red? Please let me know. That makes zero sense. Guys, it's only 7 a.m. EST and I feel so bad. Micro or mini contracts just genuinely depends on how much you want to risk per trade. There is not much difference between them. I always do your analysis on minis because they are just more accurate. Sometimes micros and minis can differ by a few points. I would always do your analysis on minis, but if you do want to execute on micros, still do your analysis on minis, but then just like click buy or sell on micros. Just depends on how much you want to risk, because one mini can be a lot, especially if you're trading on funded accounts where you have like 2k of drawdown. Risking one mini if you have more than like a, I don't know, 10-point stop loss can be a lot, and it means that you also can't take partials. My bias now would be bullish, honestly. I think we could still come deeper into this hourly gap, and I want us to take data low, but I would be bullish now to Asia high. BBH. If we're gonna hold this hourly fair value gap, I think buys would be really high probability. We'll see. I just don't like the AM session. I think after 9:30 it's really hard to trade, or it's really hard to scalp at least. I think if you're trading after 9:30, it should be on like the minute time frame at least. I just find it really difficult. Just my own preference. My setup is quite simple. SMT has to be significant, then I need to see a 3-minute CISD. After that, I wait for premium to short, discount to long, and my target is 1.5 standard deviation of the manipulation. That's nice. I like that. That's nice. I trade NQ and ES just depending on which is stronger or weaker in my direction. It definitely could fill the new week opening gap, but like I don't have any indication to say that it's going to do that right now. We're trading inside of a daily fair value gap, so bullish fair value gap. So right now I don't see indication for us to do that, especially in pre-market. And especially if we put in an hourly gap, right? Like we put in this hourly fair value gap, we're probably going to come fill that to continue going lower. Like my higher time frame bias right now would be bearish, especially if we invert this fair value gap. Like if we invert this fair value gap right now, 100%, but I've got to think I'm trading pre-market. What's my like intraday bias right now? So I don't think anything is particularly clear right now, though, to be honest. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity above, though, so like I do think overall the draw is going to be this new week opening gap, especially because we have no bottom wick. That is just such a big draw, but like we're not just going to tank all the way there without retracing or anything, even on the higher time frame. I would say one thing that's helped me the most with bias, because I really struggled with bias, and I still do struggle with bias, but way less than I used to. It would really confuse me, is don't let that daily bias overrule everything. Daily bias is not everything. Like right now, I understand we're probably going to want to come to fill that new day opening gap, right? But that doesn't mean that I would not long. You have to see what makes sense in terms of the hourly time frame, the 15-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame, like what is going on those time frames, because if you're executing on the 1 minute, that daily bias is not going to save you if you try and short, you know? Like it's just not. You have to understand the narrative on why you would want to short. Like yes, shorts are probably going to be higher probability in the sense that your daily bias is bearish, right? And there are some people who will only trade in line with their daily bias, which is fine. I get that. I don't personally do that. But I would say you have to find narrative. Narrative is way more important than daily bias. NQ 1 hour. Oh, I'm gonna watch ICT's midnight opening range video today. Found it yesterday because someone mentioned it to me. I'll put the link in the chat if anyone else wants to watch it. Let me just find it real quick. Yeah, midnight opening range. Let me share this video into the chat so you guys can watch it too if you want to. I'm gonna watch that today. Oh, why didn't it let me send that? There we go. You know what I need? I need to finish my flipping coffee and I need to have some salty fries. That would sort out my headache. No way we're leaving that data low. I don't believe it. Oop. Oopsies. Yeah, I would expect to see chop after we have high volatility like that. Yeah, if we're gonna reverse higher, it would probably be from here, but I wouldn't expect us to leave in the data low, I don't think. I don't think that's particularly nice. I'd want to see that data low swap because that's also the 1 hour low, so then you have that hourly sweep and then a push upwards, I think would be nicer. I would be super careful right now though. I'm just gonna swap accounts. I will trade my this eval. I'm up like 1.3k on it. I was up 2k, but I took a stupid loss on there. So I'll trade that if I see anything nice, but right now I don't see anything. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I have the 1 hour fair value gap marked out right now. I do check the 1 hour every now and again. I want us to kind of push up. What I'd like to see is for us to push up here, maybe, create a fib which makes sense and lines up around this data low, and then for us to come down and sweep that out and then reject, and then right there, and then longs, boom, 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 something like that. I think would be clean. I just want it to form a fib which lines up with this data low. I think that would be nice. I love this one. This one's a banger. I'm really getting to know these copyright-free lo-fi songs because we have them on all the time. That loss is so freaking annoying. I hate losses like that. I don't mind a loss which I deserve. I don't mind a loss which I deserve because it's so easy to just like, you know, reflect and learn from that. But how the fuck do I learn from that when Iran just does some shit? Like, how do I learn from that? Like, damn. Damn. At least if we reverse from around this area, then I'll know my narrative was right, but just entry was unlucky, I guess. I don't know. I don't like saying a trade losing is just unlucky. It feels like cope, but yeah. Oh yeah, news at 8:30. I forgot about that. Honestly, like, some unpredictable news always brings higher volatility right now. Than planned red folder. Sounds like a version of goth sidewalks and skeletons. Do you think so? I don't hear that. It's so sunny in the UK, like I feel like I'm on holiday. I literally feel like I'm streaming abroad right now, like it's the best. And I have my little fan right here. Keep me going. It's not really doing very much though, I'm not gonna lie. On the highest speed too. Oh. Why did I have it on that mode when this is way better? I seem 18. I'm 22, but I appreciate that. I like it when people think that I'm 18 when I'm not. I find it nice. It's a nice compliment. Can you guys hear my fan or not? I don't have aircon. Pretty rare for buildings other than like shops to have aircon in the UK because it's never really that warm over here, to be honest. So yeah, the fan was an Argos special. How the fuck did you know? I'm going to Spain in just over 2 weeks, guys. I'm literally so excited. Like, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. It's currently 12:22. Message candidated. What does that mean? Confused. I'm confused by this person. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Alan. I want to see how many people are in the Discord call. We've got a few people in the Discord call. That's... Hey, Discord. How you doing? We got people in the Discord live stream if you guys want to watch it with no delay. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm gonna stream on Discord every time. It's actually so easy. I was gonna stream on Twitch too, but I think I have to pay for a software to do that because I was gonna use Restream because it says, oh, it's free. Restream is free, and then it's like, no, it's not. Well, it's free to use, but you have a big, massive Restream logo on your stream, the whole thing. 75 days till you're back in Greece. Where are you now? I'm going to Greece also in August. I love Greece. If anybody wants to watch the stream with no delay, feel free to just join the Discord community. It's free. It's pinned in the chat from Alan if you want to watch with no delay. What is going on? I'm so confuzzled by this chat. This is kind of funny though. I've been to Cyprus once. I went to Ayia Napa, so I feel like that wasn't a good reflection of what Cyprus is really like. I didn't really like Ayia Napa. I think it's a pretty country, but holy shit, I think it was more a user error while I was there, to be honest. Like, it was a fun time, but never again. I can't do party holidays. They just aren't for me, I figured out. So, yeah. From Catalonia, I stay there 3 to 4 months usually. How come you only stay there 3 to 4 months? Where do you stay? Will you come to Antalya? I wanted to go to Turkey this year actually, but because of the war and things, I was a little nervous. So I'll probably do next year in Turkey. I think I'm just gonna sit and wait this out for a moment, eat some Subway because I'm lazy. Yeah, honestly. Me too. I don't see anything yet. I want to see data low swept out, and then I think this may just do fuck all until news. You ever been to Croatia? I haven't been to Croatia. I would love to go to Croatia. Greece are your neighbors? No way. Targeted message 4C. Ayia Napa is for drunk Brit. Limassol next. Okay, yeah, I think I need to do Cyprus again, but do a nice part of Cyprus. Not that Ayia Napa wasn't nice, but just with less British people there would probably make it nicer. Honestly, it was such a wild holiday. So when we went to Ayia Napa, I went to Ayia Napa. So in the UK, the exams you take when you're 18 are called A-levels, and they are like the exams you take to get into university, or I think you guys call it college in America. So we had to take A-levels. There's about maybe 9 or 10 exams across the span of like a month. And then the grades you get in those exams determine whether you will get into your chosen university or not. So we did those. On the day of my final exam, I finished the exam and went straight to the airport. And there was a group of, I think there was 8 of us. There was 4 girls, 4 boys. We all went to Ayia Napa. And we went straight to the airport from there. And it was absolute chaos. It was the most chaotic holiday ever. One of my, you guys know Hannah. This was the funniest shit ever. On the last day, she was so dehydrated and just like her body was just so fucked that she was like waiting at the bar to get a smoothie before we got our flight home. And she was waiting at the bar, and I was just like sat at a table because she was getting one for me, and I was just waiting for her. And then all of a sudden, I just see her body flop onto the floor. Like, she just literally just flopped onto the floor. She just passed out because she was so dehydrated, and she whacked her head on the floor. Like, it was the funniest shit ever. And then one of my friends, Katie, she went on like I don't know what they're called. I think it was an electric like motor thing. It's like you sit down on it though. I don't know what it's called. And like an electric thing that you like steer, but you're sat down in it. Anyway, she crashed into a lamppost while she was on this electric scooter thing. And yeah, she bruised her down there pretty bad. And it was the funniest shit ever. So bearing in mind, so she'd gone out. She'd gone out while me and Hannah were getting smoothies. She's gone out on this scooter. So Hannah's laying on the sofa in reception with like a cold flannel on her head, and like all the reception team are like stood around her. And then Katie comes back in after crashing into this lamppost, and it was just like, it was the funniest shit ever. Like, she's just fucking bruised her down there, and Hannah's just passed out onto the floor. Like, honestly, so funny. So funny. Puerto Rico. I might be going to Puerto Rico this year for an alpha event, but I don't know whether it's happening or not. What's the furthest place you've been to? I think the furthest place that I've been to from the UK is probably I don't know. I don't know which is further, either Canada or Florida. I don't know which is further, to be honest. I'm not very good at geography. Party holidays are good, but trading in the sunshine is way better. I'm too old to party now. Yeah, 100%. I would never do a party holiday ever again. Like, I'm retired. I'm only 22, but I'm retired. They're just not for me. I think some people enjoy that type of shit way more than I do. But yeah, not for me. I don't mind the actual partying, but it's the hangover that puts me off. It's the feeling like shit and not being able to do anything productive that really stresses me out, and it puts me off partying altogether. Like, the actual partying bit, I don't mind. I'm sociable. You know, I love a glass of wine or 5. So like, I love that shit, but it's the hangover that I hate the worst. Especially when you've paid to go to like a beautiful country and you don't even see any of it because you're just hungover the full day and you're just lounging around eating shit, and then you just repeat. Like, it's just awful. I hate it. Claudia, my daughter is turning 2 in a week. I'm in Korea away from her and my wife. I am torn apart, missing her birthday. Aw, that's so sad. I'm sure she'll forgive you if you buy her a really nice present from Korea. I don't like 9:30 a.m. New York open. I don't like it. You travel a lot? I try to when I can. I want to travel a lot more later in life. I feel a lot of people want to travel like when they're my age, which is fine, but I would prefer to travel when I have the money to travel, you know what I mean, and really do it, because I don't like the idea of staying in hostels and shit like that. Like, that is just not my vibe. I'm way too much high maintenance for hostels, so yeah, I want to save up and go. I want to, well, getting my first property, and then, so got my first property. So once I'm kind of settled into that and things, and I've sort of paid for what I want to, then I really want to try and go traveling a bit more, work abroad. I want to try and like buy myself a stream setup that I could bring around with me and that's actually useful. I'd love to do a month in Spain, honestly. Spain is like my favorite country ever that I've ever been to. I used to go, well, my uncle used to have a place in Spain, so I would visit every single year, and it's just the most beautiful country ever, and like the culture is just the best. I just love Spain. So I would love to get an Airbnb for a month in Spain and just work out there. I feel like I would be in flow state. But I would obviously love to travel to loads of different countries as well. But I feel like I want to do that a little later on in life, once I've, you know, got a lot of money and I can afford to take 3 months off and it really not affect anything, you know? Like right now, I cannot do that. I'm only 22. I got a lot of time to travel. I try to go to like 3 different countries a year, so I'm still doing pretty well. Like this year, I've been to Tenerife. I've been to Miami. well, I went to Miami and Tampa in Florida. I'm going to Mallorca in Spain, and I'm going to Greece. So I've not done so bad. Like, I've been on like 3-4 holidays every year for the past 3-4 years now. So I'm not doing too badly, really. I got tired of party holidays when I was about 26. Paying thousands to lie in the sun dying isn't good value for money. Yeah, literally. That's what I mean. It just feels like a waste. And I also just feel like shit. Like, I've gone to travel to a new country and I've not even seen any of it. I just came back from Barcelona at the coast. Real nice. Yeah, I love Barcelona. I love Barcelona. I haven't really been into the city much, but my uncle had a place just outside Barcelona in Girona. If you're a football fan, you've probably heard of Girona, but if you're not, you probably haven't. It's like on the coast outside of Barcelona. It's so beautiful. I'm thinking of getting my first house too. Are you using an ISA? So the thing is with a lifetime ISA is that I was too late onto the bandwagon, to be honest, because most of the money I was saving, I was investing in my stocks and shares ISA. So I am using an ISA. I have a stocks and shares ISA, and I have a bit of money in my cash ISA as well. But the lifetime ISA is basically a scheme in the UK where if you put money in, the government will add, I think it's 20% of the money to the pot, a max of $4,000 each year, and you can use it on your first house. It's basically to help first-time buyers, but you have to have had that money in there for the full year to get the extra money, and if you pull it out early, you have to pay a fee. So I only opened my lifetime ISA and put 4K in it like a few months ago, and I'm buying my first property now, so it was basically a waste of time for me. But if I had been doing it since I was like 18, it would have been ideal, but I just didn't have the money to invest or anything like that at 18. I really didn't. When I was at university, I was so unbelievably broke. So broke. And then once I dropped out of university, I started like doing little side hustles and things. So then I got on track to be able to invest, but I just chose stocks and shares over the lifetime ISA because, I don't know, just seemed more fun to me. Just seemed way more fun for some reason. So I probably should have. It's definitely a good scheme, but hey Max, which region in Spain you like the most? Girona is the region I've visited the most. I visited Menorca. Is Menorca classed as Spain? I feel like it is. I visited Menorca for my birthday last year, and Menorca is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, but there's just something about Girona that I really, really love. I think just because I've been going since I was a child, like I just love it there. Like I know the locals who work in the restaurants and things because we visited every single year, so they got to know me. They literally have seen me grow up, so it's really nice when I go there. It's like my favorite place in the whole world. It's so beautiful, and I think because it's not as well known as some of the other places in Spain, so there's way less tourists, so it feels way more authentic. I just got my Greek citizenship, so until I'm 45, I can't stay there for more than 6 months unless I serve in the military. Damn, I didn't realize that. So where do you stay the rest of the time? Claudia, Korea is honestly really cool. Coming from the States where trash is just everywhere and people are just rude, Korea is super clean, super advanced in technology. I would love to visit. I would love to visit Korea. I'd love to visit Korea. I'd love to visit Japan. Those are two places I'd love to go to, but when I just have more money. Because when I can only visit a few places a year, I like them to be like by the beach, because I just love the beach so much, and we don't really have beaches in the UK. Like we do, but it's too cold to visit them 90% of the time. So I want to do like New York, Japan, Korea, when I have more money to visit and stay in nice hotels and like try all the food and things like that. I just feel like I would get the full experience way more. but definitely on my bucket list. My main income source right now is not trading. That's for sure. My main income source right now is a mix of things. I have a few streams coming in from everywhere. None of them are significantly more than the other, I would say, but I think the main one, right, it kind of differs each month, but I would say the main one right now is just my data analysis contract role. So I just do contract work for businesses doing data analysis every now and again. It's kind of nice because it's 0 hours, so I can just do it whenever. I've just been able to do that because of my engineering skills, so I do that every now and again. And also social media management for small businesses has brought me in quite a lot, which is nice, and I actually was able to do that through building up a following on my Claudia Trades page, so that led to like other opportunities, which is cool. But probably those two right now. Do I believe in Jesus? I do believe in Jesus. Hey, Purple Drink. Are you an Arsenal fan? I'm not. This thing is chopping around. I knew this thing would chop around after putting in this, this whip. Where in Girona? Let me look on the map. I'm not entirely sure. I know like the I know the little town. I know what that's called, but I don't really want to disclose that because I go there quite a lot and it's a really small town. So no. There we go. It is where is it? Oh, it's like around Bagur in Girona. Super pretty. Super pretty. Why is this shit pushing up without taking out the data wick? Would you like to visit Prague or Krakow? Potentially I would. City breaks are not my favorite thing in the world. Like I want to visit cities in different continents because I feel you can learn about the culture and things, but like I visited Budapest and I just wasn't like, I didn't enjoy it too much. I feel it's because I don't have too much of an interest in architecture or in history. So I found it pretty boring, which is why I prefer going to places for the like the sights and the nature. Like that's something that I'm way more like intrigued by, like pretty views, pretty beaches, like beautiful flowers. Like that is way more my vibe than like architecture and history. Like I'm just not really interested in it. So when I went to visit Budapest, it wasn't my favorite place. I found it pretty boring. So I obviously know Krakow and Prague aren't the same as Budapest, but in terms of city breaks, I haven't enjoyed many of the city breaks I've been on, to be honest. Like, it's not that I haven't enjoyed, but I've enjoyed them way less than to go on a beach holiday. And, you know, obviously it costs pretty much the same amount, so. I'd love to visit the Philippines. Went to Menorca 20 years ago when there was no traffic lights on the roads yet. It's a Balearic island off Spain. Oh yeah, the Balearics. That's awesome. Saudi Arabia, I'd love to visit. I feel like it'd be really fucking cool to visit there. Stayed at Richard Branson's house there. What? That's sick. If somebody paid for your trip and everything, would you go around the world? Probably not on my own though, because safety wise, you know, but that would be sick. I'm not looking at Euro USD or GBP USD, no, I just look at NQ and ES futures. I really wanted to see data low get snatched, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think logs are that high probability until that's been snatched. We have news pretty soon. Oh, it's Friday tomorrow. Wow, this week has gone so fast. It's been such a shitty trading week for me. Sorry guys, I'm just doom scrolling. Oh. You guys should follow my personal TikTok account. I'm gonna put it in the chat if you want to follow it. I just post bullshit on there, but you know, if you care, then yeah. That's my personal TikTok account if you want to go follow. It's just at Claudia Italy. I haven't really posted much on there yet, but I will. I just post absolute bullshit, but you know, some of you might care. I took a loss Tuesday. I took no trade yesterday, and then obviously this loss today, so not been the best week in the world. I'm not going to lie. But oh well, we stay vibing. The sun is out. I have access to water and food. What is there to complain about? Oh, I still have a headache. Technically, my recent trade was a win. What do you mean? Thanks, guys, for following me. Love you. Mm. 'Cause 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 you were just robbed by a news candle. Yeah, true. True that. Maybe you should wear glasses. Why? I have my contacts in. I see everything fine. 5:03 a.m. EST OTE was a play to 2.5. I didn't see it at the time, but picking the tops is difficult. 5:03 a.m. was a play to 2.5. Yeah, I saw that too. You mean this 2.5? Clean. It is clean, but I don't usually like seeing the top of a bearish range being formed that soon after London session. Like, it does happen, obviously, on the odd occasion, which is where I'll be wrong, but a lot of the time that doesn't happen. So I was anticipating that to get the wipe. Okay, we have SMT right now. Oh, to protect my eyes from the screen. Yeah, you're honestly right. I need to get some blue light glasses. How did you learn trading? I learned trading from watching hours and hours and hours of videos and losing a lot. And I'm still nowhere near the level I want to be at. Like, when they say this isn't a get rich quick scheme, yeah, they fucking meant it. Really not. It's a get rich really fucking slow scheme while you tear apart your emotions. That's what I would call trading. Put a positive spin on things right now, you know? Oh my gosh, not Deliveroo saying, same again, tap to reorder from Gales. If you were here on that stream, you will know. Why is it tempting me like that? I'm doing no refined sugar at the moment, guys, and it's tough out here. I just want a cinnamon bun. I just want a cinnamon bun. I'm a sucker for cinnamon buns and pastries in the morning. Like... tapped into a 15-minute? No. Minute? Yes. And we have some SMT right here. Oh wait, no we don't. No we don't. We have SMT right here. Boom, SMT. Boom, SMT. Please stop spamming. I appreciate the love from India, but please stop spamming. Got this nice rejection from 2.5. SMT. Okay, this is what I want. I would be fine if we manipulate again, but I want to see data low get swept out and then see some longs. See some longs play. That would be fire. Oh. We've got equal highs right here. We got some equal highs right there. Let's mark those out. Relative equal highs. Relative. You know what song I had stuck in my head? Sorry. You know what I had stuck in my head all this morning? Have any of you guys heard CRV Trades' song? He did like a remix to what is it called? Nokia by Drake. And it goes, how does it go? It goes, is it Top Step? Is it Apex? Is it Alpha? Is it MFF? And I don't know the rest of it, but I've actually just been singing that on repeat all day. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see how the Discord's doing. How are we doing? How are we doing, guys? Gotta double check everyone's vibing in here. You still here? All right. I'll leave you to vibe. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Yeah, guys, as I said before, if you want to watch the stream with no delay, you can join my free Discord community, and I'm streaming on there as well. There is a slight delay on YouTube, so feel free to join the community and watch the stream on there. The Discord link is pinned in the chat from Alan. If you guys are enjoying this stream so far, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. We have a giveaway coming tomorrow, and you will need to have done both of those things to enter, so make sure you have hit that like button and the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Let's drag this over. Rid of that. Okay. Yeah, I only trade NQ and ES. I'm glad we finally got some movement. We were chopping around for a little while. Hello, Claudia. Hello. Hello, sister. I am a new subscriber. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Do you think you may be too focused on sweeping the data low and perhaps may end up missing the move in the process? To me, my model wouldn't really present without us sweeping that out, because I don't see, I wait for a rejection off a fib, and I don't see a data wick rejecting from a fib as a valid reaction, because obviously this volatility is an external volatility. So I like to wait for that. If the longs play out without me, I'm happy with that. I just have to stick to my model and stick to my rules. So yeah. Hey guys. Hey Claudia, have you ever heard of a woman from South Africa named Iris? Into ICT, she's friendly with Maya from South Africa also. I have seen Iris. She is a live streamer, right? I didn't know she was from South Africa though, but I've seen her before. She came in here. She's been in here once or twice and said hi and stuff. She seems really nice. How many models do you currently have? I wouldn't say I have like different models, but I have different scenarios with like entry models and things, I would say. So I will dictate my like intraday bias just based off session liquidity. So I usually base this solely off London high, London low, Asia high, Asia low. So this to me just looks like a seek and destroy day. You can see that, you know, we sweeped Asia high, sweeped Asia low, now we're pushing out, and this usually happens when the London range is inside of a large Asia range. We have that seek and destroy profile. That's what I'm looking for here, which is why I'm looking for longs after this London low sweep. I don't like the fact that there's a data low wick because that can act as a magnet on price. So to me, longs are pretty low probability until that's been swept out. Especially when we have news at 8:30 as well, which is going to put in another data wick. I don't particularly like entering right before 8:30 when we have that red folder news. So I will base my intraday bias just on session liquidity and midnight opening price as well. And then I take trades based off fib projections, which line up with my intraday bias, basically, which is why I want to take longs. We swept out London low. We tapped into a discounted hourly bullish fair value gap. We have low resistance, buy side liquidity resting above. The only thing that's stopping me from finding an entry into those longs is that data low wick right there. I don't class, even though we technically did reject from negative 2.5 right here, I don't really like using that as a valid fib projection because obviously this wick was caused by fundamentals, so I don't really enjoy using that. What news came out? It was Iran news. Hi, I am new here from Medellin, Colombia. I just realized you will be speaker at Prop Firm Expo in London. Is it worth it? Maybe I could be interested. I would say it depends what the purpose of you coming would be. So if you guys don't know, for context, there is a London Prop Firm expedition at the end of June that I will be attending. I will be doing a couple of panels there and things. That's going to be super fun. The tickets are pretty cheap. I think the tickets are £6. I think you can get 50% off if you use someone's discount code. I have a discount code. It's just Claudia at checkout if you want to get a ticket. I don't get any money from you using that discount code, so, you know, you'll just get your ticket cheaper. There will be tons of prop firms there. There'll be prop firm CEOs there. There'll be lots of like trading influencers and things there. So it's a good networking opportunity, but it honestly depends what the reason is that you would go for, whether it would be worth it or not, I think. She's from my area, but she lives in South Africa. Oh wait, she's from the UK? That's awesome. She hits 100 to 200 point wins on average, uses your strategy or similar. No way, I would love to talk to her and get some advice. I'm not waiting for a short position, I'm waiting for longs. I'm just waiting for the 8:30 news, really. I'm waiting for the news. Really not feeling good, guys. I have a really bad headache right now. I have coffee right here. It's not really helping though, unfortunately. Oh, so warm in here. I'm gonna go home straight after stream. It's just too hot in here. Take some electrolytes. That would probably be a good idea. I don't have any though. I have some at home. I'll have some as soon as I get back. I have a pasta salad waiting for me in my fridge for lunch. The news is in 25 minutes. I'll wait till after news and then reassess. The hourly does look pretty bullish though. It's a nice rejection out of this gap, for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm not even sure whether I would want that to be swept now, seeing that reaction, like if we are bullish. You know what I mean? Okay, that's those relative equal highs swept out. Have I drank enough water? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. I am trying. I have water right here. I'm trying. But I have no ice with me. It's really warm. Okay, we're forming an internal SMT also. Is it Top Step? Is it Apex? Is it Alpha? Is it MFF? Da 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 da. Bam, we flying. We're flying. I want to wait for 8:30. There's a good chance the 8:30 news does nothing as well. It might be a waste, but adjustments -4. If this wick wasn't there, this just would have been so clean. Like, this V-shaped reversal is just so nice, but that wick is just horrible. If that didn't exist, it would be gorgeous. Gorgeous. In the alpha future 0, you don't need a buffer, but you can only withdraw half of your profits. But your max loss limit doesn't slide up to 0 when you take a payout, so you technically don't need a buffer. Technically speaking. Let's listen to Ivan's bias and see what he's saying about the day. Let's hear.
Yep. Is it lagging? I don't know. Good morning, guys. Welcome to our daily bias video. Today is May 28th, 2026. We're going to be going over our daily. As we have moved down in Asia session, double. Right now, we have taken out Asia high is all the way up here. Asia low has already been. Here we have data. And this is a candle with a ton of volume. So we are going to come down to where I would like to get a short to. We did just rebalance this entire range. If we get good structure out of here, I will end up taking a short. But ideally, I want to see this up to that point. Now, as to find a fib, it's already been taken. Now, as to find a fib, damn, that gives us negative 2.5 right there. But I would personally like points to the this breaks. Ideally, this would point the yep. See, this is gonna go up all the way. If it does that, then I might as well just like play out. That's what I'm stating.
Okay, we have the same thoughts, which is nice. We do this as OTE, as OTE. Boom, 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 boom. Good morning. Yeah, the max loss limit will just stay as it was wherever you were up to. So whatever your max loss limit is before the payout, it just stays the same after the payout. Claudia, do you have the advanced plan or pay the monthly fee for the premium without the reset fees? I have a... Right now, funded wise with Alpha, I have an Alpha Future 0 and I have an Alpha Future Standard, which is no longer even a plan, but I just got the funded account before they removed it. I have a premium eval, but I don't really know what you mean. Do I invest long term? Yeah, I have a stocks and shares ISA. I would like shorts to data low, I think. Especially when we saw this rejection off this negative 2.5 here. I think this negative 4 could play. We could get the manipulation up to there and see a rejection. I think that would be nice. ES is just 1, 2, 5. I would like to see that. I would love that. That would be clean AF. Oopsies, oopsies. But we have news in 15 minutes. So, you know. So who knows? Here we go. Looks like we're gonna get that -4. Maybe. 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 Maybe, maybe, maybe. I don't trade gold. Or maybe we're not gonna. I'll take a look after the stream. Put in an S&T. Okay. This is kind of clean, guys. This is kind of clean, but it's too close to news for me to take this ship. But I would take something like that, I think. Retrace. I think that's nice. I have had a setup. You obviously just went here. I don't know though. I don't know though. I take it back. I take that back. I don't think this SMT will hold. I think we would come to -4 and then reject. I think that would be the nicest case scenario. Oh. We got news in 12 minutes, guys. Let's see what news is gonna do for us. See what news is gonna do for us. There's no way I'm gonna hit this -4. Don't buy it. I like shorts right now to data low, to be honest. We've rebalanced this pre-market range. I just think this -4 would be really fire if we would manipulate up into that. I think that would be really nice, honestly. I can't believe I got stopped out the longs right here just before the data candle, and then we were like, yeah, bye. At least my narrative was right, I guess. Nine minutes till the news, 9 minutes till the news, 9 minutes till the news. I'm hoping the news will manipulate higher a little. This -4. I'm hoping. I wouldn't be shorting this close to red folder news. This is a good setup to just board test and see. Oh wait, damn, there's a swing high right there. Okay, we did just rebalance the range above is in. Yep, we got news pretty soon. Good morning. You're in shorts. I'm not gonna be looking for anything till afternoon now. We got news in 6 minutes. Yeah, this would have been a nice short if we had hit -4. And if we'd retraced to 0.5 in time. We just still haven't. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's 0.5. I think this thing could manipulate before heading lower. I personally believe that that is what is gonna happen, but we shall see after the news. I don't know what these accents are. I have taken one trade. I got stopped out from this news wick right here, unfortunately. I tried to take longs. All right, 3 minutes till news. Let's see what the news is gonna bring for us. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me out. You're out at break even. Damn. Damn. I'm hoping for us to sweep out these highs, come to -4 and reject. What I'm hoping. But we'll see. See what news wants to give us today. Oh guys, I want to give you a link. Hold on. Hold down. Let me get it. Oh wait, I think I have it actually. Okay, hold on. Let me just try find. Let me make sure this is the right thing. Hey! Okay, I have to change it, but I'm still gonna send it. I'm gonna send this into the live chat right now. So what this is this is my newsletter that I'm starting. So I'm gonna send the link if you guys want to subscribe. It's literally gonna be a weekly email. It's completely free, and I'm just sending like everything that I learn on my trading journey just out as a newsletter because I felt it's a little more personal for people who like really do want to be a part of the journey and really do want to like learn from my mistakes and things. It's kind of hard to get that across over Instagram sometimes, especially when it lands on the wrong people's algorithm and things. So I'm gonna send you guys the link to my newsletter if you want to sign up. It's completely free, so feel free. It's just going to be a weekly email. Don't worry, I'm not going to spam you. Just about like what I've learned from the charts that week, any lessons I've learned, any learning resources that I found useful that week, just like a complete summary of my trading week basically, and anything I've learned to share with you guys. So feel free to subscribe to that newsletter. The link is now in the chat. It's completely free, as I said. So yeah. Okay, we got news in 5 seconds. Let's see. Here's the news. Boom. Wick that -4. Okay, we have freaking flying for this news. Damn. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's been taken out. Let me just see on the 5-minute. It's a little easier to spot SMT on the 5-minute, I find. Okay, yeah, we have some SMT right here. Let me just mark this out. Okay, that's interesting. Obviously, this is a data. Hi? That's straight. Yeah. Straight? It doesn't look straight. I don't know why. Now we got data highs and loads of shit going on. I may have been your first sub. What, to my newsletter or to my YouTube channel, you mean? Okay, that's data high taken on NQ. I'd like that taken on ES as well, to be honest. That'd be awesome if that could be taken. Throughout this manipulation lag. Okay, we got 2.5. Maybe we are gonna come take out this high. Who knows? Oop. Okay, I can get rid of that now, actually. Let me delete that. That's not particularly useful right now. It's kind of in the way. Then we're gonna come for that high. We're coming for it. Damn. Now we've left equal highs. This isn't ideal. Hell no, I don't want to short with those. So, not taking data high on ES. I think it will. There's no way. We could honestly come up to this -4, ES up to this -2.5, put in an SMT and reject from there. That would be nice. 2 points and then 20. dun. That's obviously not holding, is it? Did get rejection from this negative 2.5, so when we push higher a little bit. Da, 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 da. I think you got a good shot of making it to that -4. To be honest. Definitely got a good shot of it going there, in my opinion. I wouldn't use the first presented gap right now. I would use it if I traded after 9:30, but I don't really trade after 9:30 anymore, so. Okay, and ES just hit this negative 2.5. ES did not hit, NQ didn't hit the -4 yet. Okay, that's the -4. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. See here. This. See this 5-minute? Oh, nice. That's clean. For the 2.5 as well. That's real nice. I want to see a manipulation in this area. I want to see a push down and a manipulation and then some structure, and then I'd look to take shorts, but not yet. Not yet. No, I'm not in any trade right now. Took your TP, nice. Good shit. I'd ideally like the S&T to hold, but it doesn't look like it's going to, does it? Does not look like it's gonna hold. It's not ideal. The only target we really have left now Well, to be fair, we do have Asia high. I don't know. The only chance I would be able to long is if we rebalance. I just think this data low is a nice target. But we're inside of this bearish gap. We've just swept out an hourly high. Have S&T at the hourly high currently. If that could hold, that would be really nice. Okay, we got the manipulation. I want this S&T to hold. Are they equal highs? Are we fucking joking? Are we being so for real? We're equal high. Oh, on yes. Whole range below us is imbalanced. In fact, I think this whole thing could potentially be. Yeah, this whole thing is imbalanced. Not the 14-minute time frame. Now I got equal highs on ES. Doo-doo. The fact that we have equal highs on ES would kind of make me want to try and catch some sort of continuation long, to be honest. Not a fan of trying to short against those equal highs on ES. Unless we wanted to take those out with some sort of manipulation and then push lower, I think that would be nice. But if we leave those intact, probably not looking for any sort of short right now. I would want to see us manipulate those. Damn, guys, we got 500 viewers. That's fucking crazy. That's actually crazy. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Wow. Insane. Insane, insane, insane. Yes, please manipulate the high. 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 Please, 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 please. Da-da-da. Michael has been in the chat a few times. He pops in every now and again to say hey, which is nice. No, I don't have a Porsche, I wish. Here we go. Come on. Come on, do not leave an SMT there. This is one time I do not want an SMT. I want those equal highs on ES. Swept out. Now, please. Don't you dare leave an SMT, you idiot. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. This high is getting swept out. I'm gonna just write right here. Wait, hold on. Sweep this, please. Oh my god, it worked! So funny. Thank you. Thanks, ES. Love you, ES. Alright. Now that we've had the manipulation and we've got rid of those equal highs, we can push down below a low. I'm going to enter into shorts to hopefully rebalance this range at least. Alright. Now we have this manipulation leg. That's nice. I like that. That looks clean. Or just push higher. Sure, yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Sure, dude, whatever you want. This -4 is lining up with a 4-hour high, which is actually kind of clean. The power of Claudia TPC. That's actually so funny. I love that. I want to like make my own model. I feel like that would be cool, but only just for like, or not for any reason in particular. Yeah, I did see the space. I wasn't able to join though. It's kind of hard for me to join some of them because obviously he's on American time and I'm on British time, so it's kind of hard because a lot of the time when he's streaming, I'm with family. Oh, we have this -4 right here. Bam. Okay, that's clean. I like this. I like this a lot. We can push down from here. I'd be such a happy bunny. I'd be the happiest bunny of happy bunnies. That's not what I wanted to see, not gonna lie. I think we could come up to here in Asia High now. I mean, we're in balance, so I'm not opposed to us rebalancing before that happens, but yeah. We have this 2.5 true day open and -4 on ES. So if we see a push down from here, I would like that. I would love that. I think that would be so lit. Dun, 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 dun. We're just putting equal highs. Really? Are we being so for real? No, don't you dare leave those intact, you idiot. That's awesome, well done. Hello. I want those swept, and then I want to see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you idiot. Oh no, it swept them out. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. And we have some internal SMT. We have this, and we have this. My head hurts so bad. If that is gonna hold. I don't trade New York AM session, no. I'll be hopping off stream at 9:30. Okay, we're in a macro. We're in a macro. We're in a macro. I really would love to take a short setup on ES. Give it a go on my eval. We can get decent bearish displacement below swing low. Alright. We could come for this 4-hour high though, to be honest. For that. Sorry guys, I'm not yapping, my head really hurts. My head really hurts. Really at the new hourly candle. I'd like to see the hourly open and take out this high and then be some sort of break to the downside, honestly. I think that would be clean. Go take care of that headache, rest your eyes from the chart. Yeah, I'll be hopping off in half an hour anyways. So then I will be going home to take some paracetamol. Yeah, that's my thoughts also. See you tomorrow. All right, let's see what this new hourly candle brings. Yeah, we got paracetamol. Probably need like two good wins to take a payout. At least my narrative was right on my entry down here. We just got fucked by a news candle. Because we definitely were bullish. I don't like trading after 9:30. I just don't like it. I just prefer trading these times. I'm in the UK, I'm awake, so why not? Why the heck not? Okay, that's the 9 AM hourly candle. opening. All right. The Asia high gets swept. That's the 4-hour high swept. We rejected off this 2.5, so I'd like to see this hold and reject lower now. Okay, now we have S&T Asia high as well. It's nice. It's lovely. Oh yeah, that was true to open. That's nice. Nice. If we can push lower now, I'd look to short back into the range. Shut up, you stupid fucking rat. You think I'm gonna deal with you while I have a headache? Yeah. No. Oh, it said it disconnected. We got S&T, Asia high at the 4-hour high. We can get a push below, a swing low right here. I'd look to take some sort of entry. People who come onto my stream and say, long, you should take longs, and then half an hour later they're like, why didn't you listen to me? You should have taken longs. It's like, right, you have a 50-50 chance of being right. You literally have a 50-50 chance of being right. Like, you're really not proving to anyone that you know how to trade. In fact, you're proving the complete opposite. If you come into someone's stream and say, do this, then you clearly know nothing about trading, because a good trader would say, follow your plan. Are you following your plan? Okay, great, then you're doing well. If I take a signal from someone in my chat, am I a good trader? Of course I'm not. I'd be the shittest fucking trader in the world. Like, it's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, I would like an OTE entry. I would like to see it break below a low. We have a lot of unfilled gaps below us, with 0.5 resting inside a nice 15-minute gap. I think looks really nice. We also have this hourly inversion gap, which we may want to trade into, so that would be nice. All right, I want to take something on ES. Can do it. Is that too big of a... Oh, damn, I might have to trade macros. I'll have to trade macro. ES real quick. Okay. I want to do that. This is on an, oh shit, this is on an eval. I'm being silly. I can risk more, I forget. Oh geez, this is on an eval. I can risk more than that. I forget. Should I just market order? I'm just gonna market order. This is not a bad. Okay. I forget that I'm on an eval. I can trade minis on the eval. Okay. This is a good setup. Let's see whether we can play it out on the evaluation. That actually on the high? Okay. So I would have wanted my entry to be there, but obviously I had to quickly rush because I forgot that I'm on an eval, so I can risk slightly more. So let's try and trade this to rebalance the range, honestly. Try and get this down to 0.5. Makes sense for us to go down to 0.5. Like something like this. Be super nice. This OTE leg, we have 2.5 lining up right there. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's do sure. And then let's just see the 5-minute. Go break even at this 5-minute. Prior value gap. Pretty nice to me. So far, so good. This 15-minute candle can hold like that. I'd really like this trade because then our entry looks like the consequent encroachment, which we would need to respect. So I think this looks nice so far to me. Looks good. Looks good. Let's keep an eye on NQ as well. Get rid of this now. Looks good so far. Looks good, looks good. Looks like ES will hit the 5-minute gap before NQ. So we're all Gucci, all well and good. I haven't seen the movie Obsession. I wanted to watch that. Okay, I'm going break even right now. We hit the 5-minute fair value gap. 5-minute bullish gap, so I'm gonna take majority of my position off right there. Okay, we're at 9:09. So, gotta watch out for market open. We got 20 minutes though, so we still got some room. Damn, guys, my head hurts so bad. Oh, shut up. Oh yeah, that course that I do have. I entered on NQ here because we have S&T at Asia High, so NQ swept out Asia High, ES didn't, so that to me means ES is weaker and more bearish. So it's better to take the the weaker asset if you want to take shorts, or take the stronger asset if you want to take longs. That's usually how I determine. Drink coffee. I've had a coffee. It hasn't helped. Unfortunately, it has not helped me out. We're inside this 5-minute gap now. If we're going to reverse, it's probably going to be right here. I think we will come to rebalance for sure. What does this look like? Okay, interesting. I can't turn on subtitles. It's not possible when you're live streaming, unfortunately. This winning trade will get rid of my headache. If it was on my funded account, maybe, but because it's on an eval, probably not. It's still nice, but... There's no point me taking one contract off. If I was on my funded, I would, but because I'm on an eval, there's literally no point. I need another like 4K to pass this account, so I didn't even risk as much as I wanted to risk on this trade, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm on an eval, so I'm only taking one trade per day on my funded account, so that's why I'm just trading evals right now. Seggy is in the same trade as me? Nice. Yeah, I've had a tough month also. Last week I was green, which was nice, but the 2 weeks before I had red weeks, so yeah. I'm not Lumi's sister, no. I'm from the UK. I use the 1 minute for executions always, but I use the 1 minute and 5 minute to do like my lower time frame analysis, and then I'll use the hourly, the 15 minute, and the 4 hour and the daily chart to do like high time frame analysis. Believer, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I just have a really bad headache, so I'm trying not to talk too much right now until I come off stream. I usually come off stream at around 9:30, so I'm just hanging on by a thread. I'm gonna be back on stream again tomorrow at the same time, so feel free to ask me any questions then. I'm just kind of dying right now. Like, you were in the same trade. Let's fucking go. What is this? I don't even know what that line is. I support Man United, but I'm not a big football fan, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't really watch it. It was a good entry. If it can play out, this will be a really good, nice trade. I love reversal trades because everyone yells at you and is like, don't pick tops. And it's like, shut up. That's my whole vibe. My whole vibe. My whole vibe is reversals. I just love reversals. I find them way easier than continuation, I'm not gonna lie. Got 13 minutes till market open. I would love if we could take my 3 contracts off before market open. So I saw this -4 lining up with the 4-hour high. And then we obviously swept out Asia high and rejected off true day open. I was waiting for a rejection for a while, and I knew we had to rebalance the range even if we want to continue today. So yeah, I was waiting. From this manipulation leg, we had a rejection from -2.5, so usually that tells me that -4 is going to play out, which as you can see, it played out for the top pair on ES. So yeah, I was just waiting for a reversal to rebalance the range, to be honest, and usually I take those off the projections. Yeah, someone else said putting salt beneath my tongue is meant to help with a headache. I don't have any salt with me right now, but I'm gonna do that when I get home and see whether it works. So I took the entry after I saw us reject from this this -4, and then we broke below this swing low, so then I just took my entry at 0.5. Kind of hard to see right now. If you ask me on stream tomorrow, I'll explain it a bit better, but my head is just really hurting. Thanks, Segi. I'd love to talk to you about your strategy because I love reversal trading, but I feel like I need to clean up my strategy a bit, and I feel like you'd be able to help. Like, if I could use some of the things you use as extra confluence and pair it with fib projections, I feel like that could be really nice. Like NQ is gonna rebalance here. ES is not even close, which is nice. This is why it's nice to trade the weaker asset if you're shorting, or the stronger asset if you are in longs. I'm gonna clean this up a bit. It's very messy. We've got 10 minutes till market open. I'm really hoping that it can fill my buy limit. And we just leave one runner for market open. That would be fantastic. Okay, NQ's rebalanced, which is nice. Come on, push us down before market open. I know you want to. I know you want to. 29,756. For real? Damn, if you catch that, that's fucking sick. I'm gonna hold one contract for open and hope that we just don't. If we don't, I will have at least still locked in like 1k. You're right, I have to put a magnet. Forgot. Okay, I got you. Here we go. Now it should come to full TP. Yeah, it's a really nice entry. I actually didn't enter where I wanted to enter. I wanted to enter, let me try to figure it out. I wanted to enter, right there at the 0.5, but I was too late because I was changing between micros and minis because I forgot that I can trade minis, on evals. Kind of funny, but oh well. We still got a good entry in the grand scheme of things. Come on, push us down for market open, please. Pretty please, pretty please. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also. And we have a wick close daily candle. Has no bottom wick at the new day opening gap. Or I think it's a new week opening gap. I might be chatting shit. Yeah, we have S&T, but it doesn't worry me too much right here. Open will just flush through it. Oh wait, I got rid of my... We got the magnet, so we should be chilling. SMT everywhere now. Oh. Eh. I don't mind if we come into that 3-minute gap. To be honest, we got a rebalance on ES anyways, so I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I just don't like how close it is to 9:30 because it could just wick us out, but if it does, then it doesn't really matter too much because I know on my funded I still would have made money on this trade, but I'm just being a little riskier on this because it's an eval, and me taking a partial for like $200, it really just doesn't make a difference. Whereas on a funded, that is, you know, that's $200, but on an eval it's like I have to make 5k. There's just no point. I might as well give the trade some room to breathe, and if we get stopped out, we get stopped out, we go again. I have 6 funded accounts, so it's really not that deep. I'm not in desperate desire to pass another one anyways. So yeah. We didn't rebalance yet. We're very close though. Okay, ES is rebalanced now. I'd like to see us push lower, honestly. From here. Market open is looming. Looming. I love that. That's a nice bearish candle. Love that. Love to see that. I use the 1 minute and the 5 minute for like technical analysis, and then I use the 15, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily chart for like higher time frame narrative. Yeah, guys, I think we need more magnets. Hold up, I got you. How do I twist it again? Oh wait. There we go. Okay, now we got 2 magnets, so we should be chill now. We should be chill. Damn, we got 1 minute before market open. This is scary. This is super scary. Come on, no, I want a bullish candle. Come on. Come on, you got this. You got this. Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh. You got this, ES. I believe in you. Oh damn, we got 20 seconds. What do we think, chat? Do we think we'll get stopped out break even? Or do we think my limit will get filled? Oh damn, okay. All right, there's market open. Oh my gosh, look at NQ, guys. Holy shit. Oh damn, I'm scared. Look at NQ. Now we have major SMT. God damn. I'm scared, guys. Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. Come on, yes, you can do it. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. So close. So close. Come on, yes. You got it. You got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Come on. Nasdaq is going up. That's kind of scary. Come on. Come on, yes. You can do it. This would be so sad right now if this reversed on us. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like those wicks. I don't like those wicks. I don't like those wicks. We need one more magnet. We really do. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. The magnet is working. It's working. Oh, down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, we were literally 1 point away. Come on. Ready? 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 Boom! Let's go! Alright. Put that there. That there. Put that there. Okay, I can delete these for now. Let's go. Now we got some S&T up here, so see whether that wants to hold. I just want to look at this. I want to get rid of that. Let's check YM. Damn, YM is so bearish. Holy, 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 holy. I'm gonna move my stop loss just into a little bit of profit right now. Let's see the daily. Got this wickless candle. Candle looks indecisive right now. What about the 1 hour? Alright, the 1 hour looks good. 1 hour looks very good. 50-minute. We have this data low below us. Let me just. What is it? PBH. Whereabouts am I at in terms of Alright, I can't make more than 3k, so I'm gonna be mindful of that. I don't think we will, though, to be honest. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. For now, let's move my stop to that high, to the 9:30 a.m. high. Let's move that. Drag this down. We didn't even reject from this 2.5 whatsoever, so I'm not really concerned about this negative. have this data low. I just think that that could be the vibe right now. The data low lining up with the -4. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not gonna lie. We'll just keep vibing. We could reverse from this 0.5 now that NQ is rebalancing, honestly. But I think we are gonna want to come for this data low. EBH. EBH. We did reject off this -2.5 slightly. Interesting. I'll just set a buy limit there for now. DXY. All right, the dollar has a lot to rebalance, so could be bullish. To be fair, but it has equal lows, so I don't think anything on the dollar is particularly clear right now, but it has a lot of price to rebalance, so. Magnets, you're right. I need the magnets again. There we go. Looks good on the 15 so far. In terms of ES. NQ not so much. So if we're bearish, it shouldn't matter. So yeah, I'd want to see this 5-minute getting burst on ES. I think that would be nice. 5-minute gap we have right here. Useful anymore? Sorry guys, I'm just making an Instagram story. W trade. Someone asked me to explain my entry. Hey, I've basically been telling everyone who's been asking me questions on live. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow. You can join my Discord and ask me on there. I just have the worst headache in the world right now. I'm just staying on stream to just see the trade play out, and then I'm gonna hop off because I just don't feel very well. So if you join the stream tomorrow, I'll happily answer any questions. I just feel like shit right now, to be honest. Oops. Hey guys, I'm just gonna go pee. I will be back in maybe a bit more actually. Oh. I'm gonna have to hop off pretty soon, guys, because I have a meeting in 15 minutes, unfortunately. Damn, I've been on here for 3.5 hours. Damn. Why is NQ all of a sudden more bearish? What are we doing? I don't stream during London session now. I might be on Friday. I don't know. I was potentially meant to be doing with Prop Fund Match, but I haven't heard back. So I don't know. NQ is way more bearish right now. We appreciate you, Claudia. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for being here. It's so fun. I love doing this when I don't have a headache. Well, I still love it, but you know, it's just not ideal. Trying to be entertaining when you have a headache, it's actually quite difficult. Hence why I'm pretty much mute right now. Rebalance this leg. Good. Wow, look at that. Respect for 0.618. That's pretty clean. Like that. Like that a lot. Very clean. The hourly chart looks nice on the hourly. Real nice. And the 15-minute, super nice too. Be tempted to trail my stop, but looks like we're gonna put in a 15-minute gap here at this high, so I would allow price to trade into that, so I'm not gonna be trailing my stop to here. However, oops, I'm gonna trail my stop to, oh wait, what? Oh, that's so silly. I thought that was a swing high. It's not at all. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna move my stop down to this high. New home sales at 10. Is that red folder? Orange folder. NQ takes that data low before, yes. I would be tempted to just close. B hate. Damn. Is this about? What is this about? Yeah, I don't know what that is about. That was a huge candle. Oh, wow. NQ is so much weaker than ES now. If I had taken the entry on NQ and not ES, I would have got stopped out, so pretty interesting. Thank you so much. Our last contract may get stopped in profit here. Who knows? Looks like it. It looks like it might. Is that even a swing high? Not even a swing high, is it? Hold up. Let me move this. Oh damn, that's not even a swing high. Okay. I am moving that. I thought it was a swing high, but it's literally not. So we'll move it. I'm happy to give this a little more room just for the sake of not even having my stop on a swing high, you know? Okay, that's the 9:30 high. No. Look how far away the 9:30 a.m. high is on NQ compared to ES. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that was. To be honest. I'm gonna have to go in 5 minutes, guys. I have a meeting. Come on, push us down, push us down, push us down. Okay, there's no longer a 15-minute gap there now. Hurry it up into that 5-minute. I need that now, do I? Da, 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 da. Ugh. Hope you feel much better and have a great day. Thank you so much, you too. Sure, I'll be feeling much more fresh tomorrow. I hope. I would explain SMT any other time, but I just have such a bad headache right now. I'm just letting this trade right out. If you ask me tomorrow, I'll explain it, or you can just watch a video on it. I did explain it earlier in the stream, so if you scroll back, you'll be able to hear about it. I'm just not feeling great right now. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, I have to hop off in 1 minute anyways, for a meeting. I'm gonna call it a day there actually. I have 2 minutes till my meeting, so take a breather before that. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining the stream today. If you did enjoy, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I will be back here as usual at 6:30 a.m. EST to live trade with you guys tomorrow. So I hope to see you then. And if I don't, have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you soon.